encountered some fairly bizarre fetishes so far in the course of making this program, but none quite as bizarre as this. This pink bedroom belongs to the most unlikely lad, Paul Lloyd, manager of All Stars. Why the Panthers and why the pink doll?
Well, I was born in Wales 42 years ago. My mother and them were expecting a girl. Everything bought, the cot, the pram, the booties, everything was pink. We were quite poor. My mom and them couldn't buy new stuff, so I had to grow up with the pink stuff. When I started going to school, the kids used to call me Pansy, and my name is Philip Paul. That's where I got the PP from. And my mom actually had to send me wrestling to defend myself. And ever since then, I've been known as the Pink Panther. That's my baby there.
Professional wrestling. Is it sport or theatre? My journey to find out started here at the home of wrestling champ and impresario Paul Lloyd.
With tassels nogal.
Of course. You know, I go the whole style. And
just let me go through the rest of your gear. These are elbow guards.
No, these are my knee guards. I am busy packing my kit bag now for the next show.
Okay.
So, first of all, I always put in my boots. You've got to have good wrestling boots. So, patent leather.
Proper soles.
Yes, specially made for me. Of course.
Why aren't they pink, Paul?
No, I don't want to. I mean, a Pink Panther, you've got to have black boots. I mean, that's why my laces are pink.
Forgive me. No, forgive me.
We got it. Okay. That I do. That's my underwear. You won't see that.
No, I do want to see this.
That's just to keep the bit of the stomach in, you know, as I'm getting a bit older, you know.
It's a corset.
Well, not quite. It's like neoprene. It's like a knee guard. Okay. Then I have knee guards to keep my knees.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, of course, I have my pink costume with tassels. I have a lot of costumes, but I choose to wrestle in with the tassels with a little bit of black just to break the pink. And just past my vanity bag there, that is where I keep my toothbrushes, also pink, of course.
Do you wear makeup like Dirty Angel?
No, I don't wear makeup. When I do a big show, a TV show or that, I do a little bit of pink spray in my hair. And I'm ready for the show. Right, that's what I look like when I'm ready to wrestle, Patricia. You've seen me get ready. Here I am. I'm at Mabara Convention. I'm standing in front of one of the wrestlers that can't wrestle. And here I am. And this is the way I do it. Right here. Thank you.
Tension is running high as the Snake Man enters the ring. The Pink Panther gets in first as he neutralizes the Snake Man with a head-crunching grip. The audience go wild. But the Panther's victory is short-lived as the Snake Man turns the table on his adversary and sends him crashing to the floor.
I mean, you're in there for maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's you and him in the end. You know, even though you will get a bit of showmanship and whatever, but I'm in there to win the majority of bouts that I can now. When the heat's on and you fight, you don't actually feel so much. And we don't feel so much, you know, and until after, as I said, I wrestled yesterday, and today I feel a little bit like an old board, you know, so, but then again, maybe it's my age.
Another clash of the titans is about to begin, with Danie in yellow entering the ring to face his deadly enemy, Johnny Band. As you can see, there's not much love lost between the two giants, each weighing in at about 150 kilograms. Johnny Band's nifty technique of "watch out, here I come," and a neat leg over doesn't save him from a visit to the chiropractor and a quick exit from the ring. All thanks to the Hulk, Danie, who's not only a mean machine, but a family man as well.
Other kids, are they?
Yeah. This is my daughter. She was small. She wrote matric last year. And she worked for AFSA. This one, my boy is still at 7.
And this is the one you say does a bit of wrestling already?
Yeah, he's with the amateurs now, yeah.
Is he going to become professional, do you think?
I don't know.
Do you want him to?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
And Omar, how do you feel about all of this?
Oh, I take it as it comes.
Are you also a great fan?
Yes. But sometimes in this fights now, when you see blood, that works on your nerves.
Alette, how do you feel about all of this?
Now I'm used to it. In the beginning,
If you had a choice, would you elect to have him continued wrestling?
no, I think he's now the age to stop.
Old man?
Injuries are an occupational hazard for Danie, but he carries his scars of war with pride.
Is it true that you can take that tooth out?
Yeah, Danie, eat it out. Not the one with the star.
Which one?
This one.
Show me. It must be rather nice to have those people screaming at you and about you and for you.
While you're busy to fight, you don't really take notice of it. The only time you take notice when you stop.
Excuse me, look at this. Now you see.
No, but he was waiting for him.
Exactly. This is a setup.
No, it's not.
This is rigged.
No, it's not rigged.
The guy climbed up the ropes, got to the top, and the other chap didn't get out the way. Don't tell me that's not rigged.
No, he was waiting for him to catch him. If he dies, if this guy waits for him, he's stupid.
Well, I would imagine you do get quite a few stupid people in the sport.
Yeah. You get
I mean, this is not exactly the sport for nuclear scientists, is it?
No.
So the question remains, is it real or is it rigged? Well, I visited a practice session at the Pink Panther's lair with a view to finding an answer.
And there are a whole lot of moves, huh?
It's a lot of moves, yeah. Like each guy got his own like moves. He does like myself. I'm doing a knee drop from the top rope. Each guy can show you a move. You see a move.
Yeah, that's what I did. Let's have a look at the specialist moves of each guy.
Okay, Teddy.
Don't tell me that didn't hit your leg.
This is the final move, final.
Oh, no, that was on his neck.
Yes, that's the final move. That's it. See, that's the way it goes.
So that was a full flight knee in one neck.
I promise you. So I really must go for the East Police, I can promise.
What is the incidence of death in these matches?
We had a wrestler that died about 2 years ago in the ring.
What happened?
He fell on his neck and in the cloakrooms he got a heart attack after that and he died. Only one wrestler so far that I know of that died in wrestling.
Well, I'm very surprised.
Paul's team had been booked to wrestle in Petersburg the coming Saturday, with Danie Voges versus the Dirty Angel headlining the event. Another member of the team, the Prince of Africa, was also billed to appear.
But we're going to AWB country in Petersburg. How do you feel about that?
Pas op wat jy nou sê.
Actually, it will be my first time to fight in such a place. But anyway, what comes, I have to take it.
Are you a hero up there, though? Because I hear that you are.
Yeah, sure.
Amongst the whiteys?
Yeah.
Really?
Everywhere I go out to all those places, AWB, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I change everything. All of them, they'll go on my side.
How do you do that?
I mean, the type of my fighting.
Clean.
My styles, I mean, I always fight clean fight. That's why everybody, the end of the fight is also, I mean, is on my side.
Just ask him who was his best fight.
Who was your best fight, Prince?
Dirty Angel.
Dirty Angel. With a name like that, one would expect to meet a modern-day Genghis Khan. But when we met Colin Cellier, we encountered a tender, caring father and a gentleman. Or did we?
So now we're going to have a make-up demo. How angry do you get? Do you fight to kill, for instance?
I think if you had to listen to spectators and ring rats and the wrestlers themselves, I'm the most hated wrestler in the country.
And proud of it.
Yeah, I don't think it's something to be proud of. But I'm hated by the other wrestlers, and I'm also hated by the public. And the more the public hate me, obviously, I know that I'm doing, what are you going to call it? My job well. Okay, so then I'm doing my job well. You won't find a lot of photographs of me around town or around the country because I normally break cameras in it and I rip them out. I rip the films out. Photographs in it are very few done.
Between?
Yeah, because no matter what when they come ask for autographs, I tell them I don't want people to like me. Because I just ask you for a kiss.
Absolutely no way, Jose.
Hey.
Oh, darling.
You asked me what about the outfit.
Hello.
Here we go. This is all I need.
That gets dragged into the ring, does it?
This is all I need. And this is why spectators hate me. Wrestlers hate me. And sometimes even my kids hate me.
Why do you like being like this?
I've got a job to do over there.
How long have you dreamed of more than your mind can imagine?
Where's your bed, Sun City to?
Sun City.
You want to go to Sun City?
How long will you wait before you come to a kingdom where the sun never sets? A kingdom where every fantasy is a reality.
In this edition of One Step Beyond, a new radar system rewrites the book on air defense. The classroom of the future. What solutions does technology hold for the education crisis in South Africa? Virtual billboards, redefining advertising. The box that turns your TV into an internet browser. The future of broadcast television. See what you want when you want. And IBM's voice recognition software. All coming up this Sunday on One Step Beyond.
I've got a special move, but I want to do it.
No! Good Lord, I'm too old for this. I'm definitely too old for this. I'll take your pants down if you don't put me down right now. I'll take your pants down and put me down.
But I mean, am I right in saying that it's more brawn than brains, it's more power than skill, it's more rehearsal, sport than anything else?
It's more, you have to have power, you have to have your skills.
Is it really skillful?
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't got the skill, you haven't got the power and the speed. You get these big fat guys, you know, they're sloppy, but they don't scare me at all.
Who does?
I don't know, nobody yet.
As we followed our gladiators up north to Petersburg for their Saturday tournament, we discovered that wrestling was not as popular as the rugby match that was being played elsewhere that
We
day.
were worried about the turnout. Rugby match on in Petersburg.
Yeah. We wrestle, whether there's one person or 1 million, we wrestle. We professionals, we give the same show. It's not that the guys are going to wrestle a bit worse because there's little people, they'll still put on a great show.
This is a real chest. This is for sunny side. The muscles, maybe they're coming all right.
Danie's adornment may seem effeminate, but it doesn't detract from the Hulk's popularity.
Is nooit gesproken, man. Sy uitgemaakte saak. Danie Voges. Ja, daai swart man, daai grootjie.
Prince of Africa.
Ja, Prince of Africa, ons kom kyk hierso. Hy moet wen vandag.
I can lose in front of those brothers of mine. It would be an embarrassment.
The goodies and the baddies are given separate dressing rooms. So guess where I found Dirty Angel?
Shit, yeah. Get him in here.
Psyching you up.
Eh?
How are you psyching yourself up?
Hmm?
Tell me something, how are you psyching yourself up?
I want to just tell you one thing, all right? We've become pretty close here. I want you to go to Jimmy Abbott, all right? And ask him, just call me the promoter, please. This is beyond that. Ask Jimmy Abbott
Who was the last guy he ever wrestled? I'll give you the answer. It was Dirty Angel in Mauritius. I broke his knee. He has never ever wrestled after that again. In 1994.
So you ended his career. How do you feel about that?
Really good.
That's right.
On the phone?
I don't want to say anything. Just asking that same question.
We want to know about the last fight that Jimmy Abbott had.
Jimmy Abbott?
Yeah.
His last fight in the wrestling ring was in Mauritius. Dirty Angel broke both his legs. Just one on the ankle and one just above the knee. Ended his wrestling career.
And that's dreadful. How do you guys feel about that?
It's a job. I mean, Jimmy gets paid to wrestle and you take the risk. When you're in there, it's war. It's not a game.
Skate. That's fine.
Good luck, Dirty Angel. I'll see you in the ring.
A quick run around the ring, a few choice comments to the audience, and off we go. It's like tenderizing a steak, only with much more effort. And here at least you have your dinner guests cheering you on. And here's another Petersburg icon, the Prince of Africa. No, it's not the star of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but the costume sure is interesting. To embrace each other is touching. Next, we are given a quick lesson in dental hygiene, proving that regular brushing and flossing do have their advantages. A fireman's lift. A quick flip over. Rounded off with a bungee jump. Puts paid to Jason the Terrible. And now for the grand finale, which I just couldn't resist getting involved in myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what we have for you tonight is a grudge fight. First into the ring, weighing in at 118 kilograms. That's 118 kilograms. The meanest of the mean. Dirty Angel.
No woman in the ring! No woman in the ring!
And now, honored guests, will you please put your hands together for the defender of all that is just and all that is good, South Africa's hero, Danie Voges, the Hulk! Let the fight begin.
It's not exactly cricket, is it? But are we seeing real sportsmen pitting their strengths and prowess against each other? Or is this some circus sideshow? There's no doubt that a certain degree of pain is inflicted, but then it's somewhat remarkable that there is a visible lack of physical injury, other than Jimmy Abbott's broken knees, of course. Whatever the outcome, one cannot help but being swept up in the drama of the fight.
chair.
He's too temperamental. He doesn't give up. He doesn't like losing. He doesn't give up.
And Danie won't have any more children if he keeps squeezing his crown jewels
well,
like that.
I think at his age he doesn't want any more children. It's like a compulsory vasectomy.
At the end of the day, the audience got their money's worth, the Hulk his victory, but what about the loser?
Hello? Hello? I am now truly frightened for you and your old age. How are you doing?
Just get out there. Come on, get out there!
Can I go too, please? No, I don't want to be here. Help me, help me. I've got my radio mic on. Help me, guys.
Get out!
It's pure entertainment. It's vaudeville. It's vaudeville.
What?
It's vaudeville. It's theatre. It's drama. It ain't sport.
You want to be in a different role in the movie?
Help! Help!
Tension is running high as the Snake Man enters the ring. Pink Panther gets in first as he neutralizes the Snake Man with a head-crunching grip. The audience go wild. But the Panther's victory is short-lived as the Snake Man turns the table on his adversary and sends him crashing to the floor.
I mean, you're in there for maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's you and him in the end. You know, even though you will get a bit of showmanship and whatever, but I'm in there to win the majority of bouts.
The tassels with a little bit of black just to break the pink. And just past my vanity bag there, that is where I keep my toothbrushes, also pink, of course.
Do you wear makeup like Dirty Angel?
No, I don't wear makeup. When I do a big show, a TV show or that, I do a little bit of pink spray in my hair. And I'm ready for the show. Right, that's what I look like when I'm ready to wrestle, Patricia. You've seen me get ready. Here I am. I'm at Mabara Convention. I'm standing in front of one of the wrestlers that can't wrestle. And here I am. This is the way I do it. Paul, that's where I got the PP from. And my mom actually had to send me wrestling to defend myself. And ever since then, I've been known as the Pink Panther. That's my baby there.
Professional wrestling. Is it sport or theatre? My journey to find out started here at the home of wrestling champ and impresario Paul Lloyd.
With tassels nogal.
Of course, of course. You know, I go the whole style. And
just let me go through the rest of your gear. These are elbow guards.
No, these are my knee guards. I am busy packing my kit bag now for the next show.
Okay.
So, first of all, I always put in my boots. You've got to have good wrestling boots. So, patent leather.
Proper soles.
Yes, specially made for me. Of course, of course.
Why aren't they pink, Paul?
No, I don't want to. I mean, a Pink Panther, you've got to have black boots. I mean, that's why my laces are pink.
Sorry, forgive me. No, forgive me.
We got it. Okay. That I do. That's my underwear. You won't see that.
No, I do want to see this.
That's just to keep a bit of the stomach in, you know, as I'm getting a bit older, you know.
It's a corset.
Well, not quite. It's like neoprene. It's like a knee guard. Okay. Then I have knee guards. to keep my knees.
Yeah.
Okay. Then of course I have my pink costume with tassels. I have a lot of costumes, but I choose to wrestle in with.
Well, we've encountered some fairly bizarre fetishes so far in the course of making this program, but none quite as bizarre as this. This pink bedroom belongs to the most unlikely lad, Paul Lloyd, manager of All Stars. Why the Panthers and why the pink doll?
Well, I was born in Wales 42 years ago. My mother and them were expecting a girl. Everything bought, the cot, the pram, the booties, everything was pink. We were quite poor. My mom and them couldn't buy new stuff, so I had to grow up with the pink stuff. When I started going to school, and the kids used to call me Pansy, and my name is Phil.